Hi friends, wanted to share with you a Pierce County market update for 2022. There's a lot going on in the real estate market right now, and it's getting a little weird out there. So I wanted to share with you actual, matter of fact evidence of what's taking place rather than, well, it kind of feels like this, kind of feels like that. So let's dive in, shall we? I'm going to share my screen with you here. All right, so when we look at this, we can see currently we are at an all-time high right now for up until through May. We had the most accurate data we have is through the end of April. Median sale price of $560,000. So look just in the last couple of months how much it's jumped up. So just in the last year, we've seen a 12.7% increase in home values. So we are actually seeing that has slowed down a little bit. So we are seeing a cooling of how quickly home values are appreciating over a 12-month window, but you can see they've actually jumped up quite a bit just in the last 2 months. So when we look at this is a 5-year history that we're looking at. So going back to 2017, we can see we've been in a hot market consistently, and we're getting 100% of list price for homes, all the way up until midway through 2020, and then it started going over list price median. And so right now we're at 102.4% of list price is what homes are selling for. So if a home sells or lists for 100,000, it's selling for 102,400. So this is as you can see, it's kind of gone down a little bit, and we're going to continue to see that be the case. And I can get into some more detail on that here shortly, but we're still seeing it's a very fast market. 6 whopping days is the median days on market. And I would argue that it's probably not going to go any lower than 5 to 6 days. You can see 5 days has been the lowest we've seen. And the reason for that is it's almost artificially stretched to that time frame. Homes are still selling very quickly, but we typically have like offer review timeframes that are put on properties. So even if somebody wanted to buy that property the moment it went on the market, they're being forced to wait until an offer review date, usually 6 days out. Now, when we look at the number of pending sales, we can see number of pending sales is up almost 1% since this same time last year. And what I mean by pending is that's a buyer and a seller that have come together in agreement on a sale, but it hasn't officially closed yet. They do have a contract in place. The money and title just hasn't transferred yet. So when we look at the next thing is actual for sale, actively for sale versus what's sold. And we can see the number of homes for sale has actually increased, which is really, really good. We need that in the market. There's more homes available for sale now, 22% more homes on the market than there were the same time last year. And when we look at the number of homes sold, it's actually gone down 8.8%. So you can see this graph represents the green is the number of sold homes. So we can see the seasonality in there. Again, this is a 5-year window that we're looking at. And the number of sales has gone up. The number of homes the number of homes for sale has gone up. So I want to give some context as usual for, a balanced market, buyer's market, seller's market. We've been in an extreme seller's market for a long time now. And how we define a seller's market is if there's 6 months or less worth of homes on the market. And if there's, right around that 6 to 7 months, that would be just a balanced market. And if there's 7 months or more, that's considered a buyer's market. Well, as you might imagine, we're still in a very strong seller's market. 18 days on market. Now, we usually only measure inventory by months. There's so little inventory though still that it's down to 18 days worth of inventory. What that means is if no more homes were to go on the market from this point forward, based on the current trend that homes have been getting bought up, all of the homes in Pierce County would be bought up within 18 days. So it's pretty remarkable there. Now, there's a couple things I want to bring to your attention and make you aware of. We've seen interest rates jump significantly. We're talking at like 2 percentage points just within the last month or two here. And what that's done has really reduced the buyer pool significantly. And let me share with you, let's see. Okay, so it's really reducing that buyer pool of available buyers. So with that, I want you to, one, if you're a buyer, let this give you some hope that we're seeing less competition out there for buyers. So whereas, you know, just a number of weeks ago, even we would see 5, 10, 15 plus offers on a home. Now the number of offers, we're still getting multiple offers oftentimes, but sometimes it's being limited. So we're only getting 2 offers on a property. We had a property just this last week that it only ended up having 1 offer on it, even though there was lots of activity and exposure and interest in the property. When it came down to it, it boiled down to just only have the 1 offer. And I think we're going to see more and more of that as time progresses, because the interest rates have gone up so much. It really affects affordability. And so there's less buyers that are able to afford the higher price home now. So if you have any questions on this or would like to dive into, you know, a strategy specific to you, whether you're looking to buy a home or sell a home, reach out to us here at the Hauer Home Team. That's what we're here for. Chad Hauer here. I'm the team lead, and all of us look forward to taking great care of you and helping the people that you care about. So thanks for your time and have a great day.